Okay, here's the main question I'm going to be driving this week, guys. Again, Dave here from ObamaBirthplace.com, just giving you guys a little update on the main issue I'm going to be driving for this week and who knows how long. The question that I'm going to frame is, when did Barry Soetoro, who Barack Obama formerly called himself when he was in Indonesia, when did Barry Soetoro, as a little kid, he grew up, when did he initially change his name, legally change his name from Barry Soetoro to Barack Hussein Obama? That's a very, very critical question, which I don't think has been investigated enough. And I think it's important that we try to look up some legal records on when he actually changed his name from Barry Soetoro to Barack Hussein Obama. Whenever someone changes their name, their records have to be archived somewhere. Wherever they change it, depends on what city and state. Did Obama, if he did change his name, is it possible that he changed his name outside of the country? Maybe in Indonesia, maybe in Kenya. Would it even make sense to do it in Kenya? I mean, I don't know. If he wanted to really change his name, you'd think he would do it in the States, right? Well, and let me ask you guys out there, is it possible to dig up public records when someone changes their name? I think it is. I think you can easily get name change records. I think they're available to the public. So we need to focus on that issue, because here's the thing. If we have the documented evidence that his name was Barry Soetoro because his stepfather, I should say, in Indonesia, his name was Lolo Soetoro. Barack Obama, if he had the name Barack Obama originally, he changed his name to Barry Soetoro. He became an Indonesian citizen. He relinquished any former citizenship that he had, so he could go to school there. And his stepfather pretty much took him up when his mother married his stepfather. Now, here's the thing. If Barack Obama never changed his name legally, if he never in fact did that, every time he assigned his name Barack Obama, or every time he's used it for anything, to run a campaign when he was a state senator in Illinois, when becoming a U.S. senator, everything he's been doing is fraud. Everything that he's been perpetrating, every time he signs his name Barack Obama, that's been fraud. That's been a lie. Would someone actually do that? Yes, and here's why. If Barack Obama, if he wanted to get his name back, but he figured that by doing so, by documenting that evidence, somehow that would link to him being a naturalized citizen, his whole political future he wouldn't have a political future. Now, look, it just seems odd to me that Obama never mentioned that his name at one point was Barry Soetoro. He never really talks about Indonesia. He never really talked about it a lot. I mean, he brought it up that he went to a Muslim school there, but he never brought up the fact that his name was Barry Soetoro. And I think it's a critical question, because it ties into his whole identity and who Barack Obama really is. Now, he calls himself Barack Obama, and I refer to him as Barack Obama because that's what he called himself, and that's what he ran as. But when did he actually legally change his name? I wrote about this on my website, ObamaBirthplace.com. It's the front headline. I'm going to try to leave it up there for a day. A lot of the articles I've been writing have been getting really popular. They're all over the internet already. I've been able to get 500 to 1,000 hits to my website daily. But let me. I'm going to bring up some key points also from this article that I brought up. I wrote that basically, if he's lying about his name, everything he's done is a fraud. Also, let me see what else I have on here. Mainly the fact that we have two key issues linked together here. In Indonesia, when he became a citizen of Indonesia, any citizenship that he had before that, whether he really did have an American citizenship or whether he had a Kenyan citizenship, it was gone. It was relinquished once he got that Indonesian citizenship. He also changed his name. His name was changed legally to Barry Soetoro. We have a document on our website that shows that. It shows his name was Barry Soetoro and he's a citizen of Indonesia. Now, here's the key issue, the linkage between these two issues. One, if Barack Obama was an Indonesian citizen, that means he had to become a United States citizen, he had to go through something called a naturalization process here in the States. It's a legal process of becoming a natural citizen. Thus, it only makes sense that he can at most be what they call a naturalized U.S. citizen. He couldn't be natural born. There's a big difference between someone who's natural born, who has two American citizen parents that are citizens, who's born on U.S. soil, or you can be a natural born citizen, be born off U.S. soil if both of your parents are American citizens under certain circumstances. But in Barack Obama's case, he doesn't even have two parents that are both Americans. We have all this confusion because he went to Indonesia, he took up their citizenship, and once he did that, tell me how it is legally possible. Anybody out there who thinks Obama is a natural-born citizen, tell me how it is legally possible to convert from being an Indonesian citizen to a United States natural-born citizen when you completely had relinquished any citizenship you may have had in the United States. Tell me how it's possible to convert. I don't know of any legal process where that's possible in the States. And if it is, show it to me. I want to see it. Also, show me anybody out there who thinks Barack Obama has been open and transparent. Show me where Barack Obama actually legally changed his name to Barack Obama, because his name at one point was Barry Soetoro. That was his childhood name. I want to know where and when he changed that name. Was it in Chicago? If it was in Chicago, why haven't the public records come out and shown it? Why hasn't someone surely has dug up for that record? I don't think that there is a record. That personally, my hunch is that his name is truly Soetoro, and his full name is Barry Soetoro. Everything about him, his image and everything, screams of a foreign country. Look, I don't have anything against Indonesians. I don't have anything against Muslims or anything else. We know that Barack Obama went to a supposed Christian church. Now, I don't agree with Reverend Wright's views and all that stuff, and his church's black theology and all that stuff, but we know where Barack Obama went to church. But what is his legal name? We want to know when, in fact, where he changed his legal name from Barack Obama to Barry Soetoro. And if he didn't, then everything he's been doing, signing pretty much his whole life is a legal, it's a legal fraud. So I want to know you guys' thoughts on this.